We have some big things happening in the world of XRP and the cryptocurrency market. Our XRP trade here on the channel is finally starting to move, so we're seeing some nice profits. So I'm going to give you guys some updates, exactly what I'm doing, what I'm seeing in the market, and the news that you guys need to know to be fully up to date. Please remember that nothing in my videos is ever financial advice. Please make your own financial decisions, and let's see it right now. XRP's price, $2.35. The trade that we've been doing live here on the channel is printing, guys, up 30% here, $6,400. And guys, this was in a loss just a couple of days ago, and we bolstered up the position, we bought the blood, and now we are seeing the fruits of our labor right in front of our eyes. We got our stop losses in to protect our downside, and now we're waiting for the move to the upside. You can see we've finally broken out of our resistance. We're forming a little bit of support there, and hopefully the next leg to the upside is coming just around the corner. Now, if you guys do want to sign up to the exchange down there in the description, it's Blowfin, and right now they are giving away even more XRP than before. So you can double up your rewards up to $200 in XRP. All you need to do is deposit and trade. So if you're already a trader, you can come over to Blowfin, you can deposit, you can try out their platform. Honestly, it's a really interesting and good platform, guys. You can trade on the spot market, the futures market, and of course the copy trading that you can see there. But this place is made for whales, right? We're made for people who want to trade and understand how to trade. So the links for this are down there in the description. And of course, I specifically asked the team at Blowfin to provide this XRP giveaway for the community, and they agreed. And you guys can go and grab yourself some XRP using the links down there in the description. Now, I saw this video come out. This is a tweet from this guy right here, XAIF_crypto. And this is what he had to say. So XRP and Ripple are leading the tokenization revolution. With over 55 trillion in US assets ripe for tokenization, Ripple is set to scale from billions to trillions. Now, of course, pure speculation at this point. But we also do have BlackRock CEO Larry Fink saying they will be seeing Bitcoin above 500K in the next 5 to 10 years. But why is he saying this? Well, look at this. BlackRock met with the SEC to discuss guidance on staking in ETFs, tokenization, ETF approval standards, and options on ETF. So it's all of this tying in to this right here. Now, this guy thinks that using this information, it could mean that XRP would send to $10,000. Now, I personally still don't think that's going to happen. However, I will be holding my XRP long enough to get benefit if it does happen, guys. So I don't think it's going to happen. I will be taking profits as we go up, but I'll keep enough XRP there that if it does go to $10,000 a coin, I will be extremely rich. This is the point that I want people to understand. Just because I don't think something will happen doesn't mean I'm not going to keep a few chips waiting just in case we do hit that number on the table, the roulette table, right? So let's hear what David Schwartz had to say.
If you've ever bought a house, you know that it's very complicated to determine who owns a house. There's a lot of paperwork involved with the sale, recording the sale. There's a risk of fraud in the delivery of the payment, and of course in being able to prove ownership of the asset. Tokenization can eliminate all those problems by using digital distributed ledgers to track the ownership of assets. That also simplifies things like if you want to borrow against an asset, use the asset for collateral, the person who's providing you the loan can more easily determine that you own the asset.
So a very interesting little snippet there. So basically talking about the tokenization of real estate. This is one thing that I actually think is very important about XRP and cryptocurrency and the rails it can create for retail. Now, go and check out more of that. Again, guys, I think that this is a very nice opportunity, but let's set our sights on something more realistic. For example, this bull run, I think we've probably got a potential of about $10, maybe slightly higher, maybe lower, but this is where I've got my sights set on XRP this current bull run. So that's a move of about 300% if we get a big parabolic rise. As my prediction, I want you guys to give me your prediction down there in the description. Now, on top of BlackRock meeting with the SEC, we also have Goldman Sachs disclosing $1.6 billion of Bitcoin. We also have Facebook seeking to launch crypto wallets and payments for 3 billion users. Do you guys think that Facebook should be using XRP? We do have a lot of mainstream media coming in about this right now, talking about Meta platforms doing this, and it could be a big push for the cryptocurrency market as a whole, as more retail start to hear about it again. Remember, we've spoken about this so many times. Retail only talk about crypto when Bitcoin's above 100K, but we have been in Bitcoin, we have been in XRP, we've been in all of our opportunities before retail once again. And now finally, we're seeing the move that we've all been waiting for, right? Even Ethereum is waking up. And as you guys probably know already, Ethereum is normally the indicator of the start of the alt season. There we go. Finally, 5% up today. On the week, 26% up, guys. So we have Bitcoin up on the week, 6%, Ethereum 26%, XRP 6%, BNB 9%, Solana 15%. So the top 10 here are doing very well. And hopefully this is just the start. Now, we can't be sure. And I did speak about this on my main channel that I think there's a trap forming right now to catch people off guard. The trap is simple. Get people to go long or buy Bitcoin and assets up here at resistance, and then either liquidate them, wreck them, or convince them to sell at some point down here if the market quickly shifts, and then we send the market up. So don't get trapped by buying here. And if you are buying here, plan for a DCA strategy if it comes. If it doesn't come, happy days, you make profit. But if it does come, do not panic like the majority of people in this market will panic. The same thing will probably happen for XRP as well. A lot of people up here may be buying, and then there might be a short move to the downside to liquidate or convince the spot buyers that it's over before heading higher. So don't get caught in the trap up here, guys. It's very simple, and the way we see that there might be one forming is right here. Bitcoin exchange liquidation map. Look how much liquidations we have. $20 billion, $21 billion of Bitcoin potentially to be liquidated at 85,000. I don't think Bitcoin's going to go down to 85,000 once again anytime soon. It probably will one day, but anytime soon it might. But if it does start to go down, it's going to panic people. That's going to create red in the market. We've had a lot of green. There's a lot of euphoria. And this is normally where people get, wrecked because they get too emotional. So be safe out there, guys. Let me know what you're doing. Are you going to be taking profits from XRP? Are you going to be holding until your price prediction? Remind me what your price prediction down there is. And if you guys do want to trade XRP on the spot market, on the futures market, there is a link to Blowfin down there. And we got the XRP rewards right now. Some awesome rewards there. Plus, if you want to take part or at least just check out the copy trading that I'm doing over here on Blowfin, I'm following a copy trader called Quantoshi. Quantoshi is an algorithmic trading situation that I've been following for almost 2 months now, and my total realized P&L is now at $9,000, guys. Absolutely incredible. Right now, they did just close a trade earlier for 1 Bitcoin, and we made about $6,000. And now we're in another trade for 1.5 Bitcoin right now. Now, I can't guarantee that this is going to continue to be profitable. I just don't know. But I'm going to continue to have my money in this and see if we can make money. And the goal here is to outperform myself and my trading, and also just holding Bitcoin. So I'll keep you guys on that journey. I'll keep letting you know what's happening. And if you want to check it out yourself and do your own research, there is a link down there in the description. If you already have a Blowfin account, you're going to need to fill out the form. It's very simple, and then you can start following this copy trader if you choose to after you've done your research. So with that said, guys, hopefully I've provided some value, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and by the way, guys, we're almost at 20,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Peace.